7th of June, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua with Rashi. Bahalosecha. Good afternoon, Meir and Yechiel. How are you?
Noon.
Rabbi Moore, good to see you. How are you?
Baruch Hashem. Excellent. Okay, we're ready to go.
Okay. Shut this off.
Parshas Beha'aloscha. Yeah. We're up to Pasuk Gimel, I believe. Yeah. Lou, I'm having you start today because it's a short pasuk and I want to give Meir a long go. Okay?
Okay, that sounds reasonable because it is Meir's turn.
Right.
Okay, Pasuk Gimel. Vayas Cain Aharon El Mul Pnei Haminorah Ha'elah Ne Roseha Kasher Tziva Hashem Es Moshe. So, Aaron did so toward the face of the, facing the face of the menorah.
Towards, that literally means towards the face of the menorah, he had the lamps lit. Let's see, I translated that.
I thought we said mul meant facing.
Yeah. He lit up the lamps towards the lamp of the main shaft, just as the Eternal had commanded Moshe. Did exactly so. Okay, Aaron did exactly so. So I changed the order of the thing. He lit up the lamps towards the lamp of the main shaft.
Vayas Cain Aharon. Aaron did so. Lehagid Shivcho Shel Aharon. This is to tell the praise of Aaron, Shelo Shina, that he did not make a change.
Right. You see, the thing is the word Cain, or the whole phrase, in fact.
Right.
It could have just said, Aaron Hela Nerosel Mupne Amenorah. Well, Mupne Amenorah Hele Aaron Nerosel. The words Vayas Cain are superfluous. Okay, so the point is that he didn't change, and the idea behind it was not that he did the same thing every day, but he did it with the same alacrity, the same
enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm, that's a good word. The same enthusiasm as he did it on the first day, so he did every single day. Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. Meir, Pasuk Dalet.
Okay. V'zeh ma'aseh hamenorah miksha zahav ad yirecha ad pircha mishka he miksha he ki mar'eh asher ha'ah Hashem et Moshe Cain asa et hamenorah. Okay. So this was the work of the menorah.
This is the way the menorah was made.
Oh, was made. Okay. It was beaten out of gold. Ad yirecha, to its yirecha. Yirecha, isn't that a knee like? No.
Yurecha literally means it's thigh.
Oh,
Ad yurecha means it's thigh. Ad pircha, it's flower.
it's flour. Okay.
Perach, flowers, right? Perach is a flower.
Right, pirachim, right. Okay, so it was beaten out. Okay. According to the site which Hashem showed Moshe, Cain, so he made the menorah.
According to the vision, right?
So according to the vision.
To the image, sorry, I'll think better. According to the image that Hashem had showed him, right? So he made the menorah.
Oh,
Okay. Now it sounds, by the way, but we see who is the he who made the menorah.
wasn't it Bezalel?
We're going to see in Rashi.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we'll go back to Rashi now. V'zeh ma'aseh hamenorah. So this was the working of the menorah, the making of the menorah, I guess. Sheher a'u hakadosh baruch hu. So Hashem showed him, I guess Moshe, as we saw, be'etzma.
With a finger.
Oh, with a finger. Lefi nikashava. Oh, because Moshe, let's see.
Had difficulty
with it. Okay. Lekach ne'emar v'zeh.
V'zeh. So Rashi's pointing out, v'zeh is always something which you can actually point to with your finger. It's not something abstract. It's something visible.
Uh-huh.
So when the pasuk says v'zeh ma'aseh hamenorah mikshah zahav, Kosh Baruch Hu was telling Moshe, this, which I'm showing you, is the way the menorah is supposed to be made. So how's that possible? He showed him a virtual picture.
Oh. I see. Okay. Should be made. Okay. Okay, so miksha. That's let's see, beaten out, I guess it says. Okay.
Actually brings a French word.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that means beaten out.
Oh, okay. Lashon da lada nikshan. Okay, so it's a language related to
Yeah, it says that there's a Gemara, it says, no, I'm sorry, it's a pasuk. That Daniel was so afraid, right, that his knees were knocking against each other. Dola, dola.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, that's Aramaic, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Eshet, shell.
No, so now Rashi goes on to explain what it means it was beaten out, that the menorah was beaten out.
Okay. Eshet, shell, kikar, zahav haita. Oh, so it was a block of gold, a kikar of gold. Okay. Umakish bikurnas. And it was let's see,
You would bang with a hammer.
bang with a hammer. Yeah, we had that word, didn't we? Yeah.
Kurdas could be.
Okay, v'hotek b'kashil, or let's see, hotek is a piece, cut, I guess.
Cut with a chisel.
Oh, a chisel. Bashil is a chisel. Oh, okay. Le pashet evareha. To extend out its avar is like a limb.
Right.
So I guess it's
branches.
form. Okay.
Right. To spread out its branches.
Its branches. Kitikunan, as in the proper form.
Right.
Okay. Velo na'asit evarim. So it was not made of different branches.
Separate limbs, separate parts.
Ayidei chibor.
And then afterwards joined together. In other words, it wasn't
joining together. Okay. So it was one piece of gold it was made out of.
Right. It wasn't taking separate pieces of gold. Each branch was a separate piece, and then afterwards welded or soldered together.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
One
so as you're going to see, we'll see when we get to the end of the Rashi. It was a amazing feat that they could actually, the end result had to be that the whole thing weighed a kikar. So it's actually a little bit of a contradiction, because Rashi says Moshe took a block of a kikar zav.
Uh-huh.
Right, and that kikar zav he took it and then he spread it out, and he banged on it with a hammer and cut away with a chisel. So now if it cut away with a chisel, that means it's no longer a kikar.
Why not?
Because you've cut away little pieces of gold.
No, you can cut it so that you divide it. You divide a branch off. You don't have to remove any gold to do that.
Yeah, like he's right, because like the flowers must have had like little petals.
It was more like an engraving rather than actually cutting off.
Okay.
I don't know.
If you hammer it thin and then you cut it, and then you hammer the pieces back together, you could
doing it
without removing anything.
He's saying the catching was just to separate the different pieces which he hammered out.
Right, exactly.
Okay, it could be.
I mean, you'd have to be extraordinarily skilled to do it. I agree with you there.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Now let's continue the Rashi.
Okay.
It was made from one piece, and the pieces, separate pieces, were hammered out and chiseled out from the main piece. So there was one solid piece, which was through hammering and chiseling, it was created the 6 branches around the main shaft. Okay, continue.
Okay. Ad yirecha ad pircha. So until its base, until its flower. Okay.
By the way, in Hebrew, you use sometimes, you could say mi yirecha ad pircha, but you can also say, and that's what we'll see over here, ad yirecha ad pircha can also have the connotation of meaning from its base, from its shaft.
Uh-huh.
What we're going to see, Rashi is going to say, means the base. From the base till the flower. So the ad and ad can both mean in this sense from one to the other. Okay, sometimes you use them together like this. Ad, you both say ad, but it means from one to the other.
Okay.
I'm going to see that in the next Rashi. Okay.
Okay. So Rashi says, let's see, Yerecha hi hashida. So Yerecha, that the base is like a box.
Right. It's like the the box. And right word there's a word for it.
I have to look up Shida.
Yeah, that's what that's box. The box at the feet, at the foot of the menorah.
Menorah. Okay. Oh, Sha'ah Regalim, which was
Ala
above
Raglayim, which were on the feet.
Raglayim. It's above its legs. Wow. Chalul.
This was hollow.
Oh, it's hollow. Kederech Menorah Kesef. According to the silver menorahs.
Kederech Menorah's Kesef, in the way of silver candelabra, Shalifnei Hasorim, which are placed before nobles.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So Rashi's pointing out that it wasn't, even though it had this base, this box at the bottom, it was not solid. The box, it was hollow.
Okay.
And that's the myself nowadays. So people, Shabbos candlesticks or any other kind of candelabra made in such a way that generally the base is hollow. It's not solid.
Right. It's true. Okay. So ad yirecha, ad pircha. Okay, so two, it's the base, and two, the flower. Kilomar, that is to say, gufa shel menorah kula the whole hataloi ba.
Right. Means the main part of the menorah in its entirety, with everything else that was connected with it.
Oh. Okay.
So that's what Rashi means. That's what Rashi's saying, and what I mentioned before. Ad Yerecha Ad Pircha means from. So that's what Rashi adds in over here. Gufa Shel Menorah means it's like as if it said the menorah Ad Yerecha and the menorah Ad Pircha. Means from the main part till the smallest part, but going from both ends, from the base, which was the base of the main menorah, and also all the other attachments, all the other accessories is the right word, any other minor parts of the menorah, was all made of solid gold.
Solid gold. Okay.
So that's what Rashi says. Ad Yerecha. She goes over to explain.
Oh, Shehu Evar Gadol, which was one large part, it looks like. Okay.
Ad Pircha.
Okay. Ad Pircha, to the flower. Shehu Ma'aseh Dak Sheba.
It's like the very minute details of it.
The details. Okay. Kol Miksha, all of it was beaten. Okay, from one piece.
Right.
B'derech ad l'shamesh b'lashon zeh. Okay. In a way, the
sometimes ad is also used in this sense.
Oh, kamo, as kamo, as?
As we find similarly.
And as we find. Okay, Megadish ad kama.
Well, sorry, not Shilema. Don't say Kamo. We have a simile. Megadish vad kama vad kerem zayis. It says that Shimshon set alight the fields of the Pelishtim. So everything was burnt. Megadish from the haystack. Vad kama till the standing grain. The grain was still growing in the field. Ad kerem zayis, until
Uh-huh.
literally the vineyard, it was not a vineyard, the orchard of the olive
Olive.
orchard,
Yeah, olive. Huh.
olive groves. He burnt everything from the corn stacks to the standing corn to the olive groves.
Uh-huh. And that's in Shoftim, huh? Shoftim. Hey. Okay. Very
Okay.
good.
Now,
Okay. So then it says Kimar'eh Asher Her'ah the Gomer. Okay, so according to the image that he showed him, that Hashem showed him actually.
right.
Moshe. Okay, let's see. Kit Tavnit Asher Her'ahu Bahar Kimosh Nemar Ure'eva Asay B'Tavnitam B'Gomer. Okay, so Kitavnit. What's
Like the plan or the model.
the model that he showed him, that Hashem showed Moshe, Bahar on the mountain. Wow. As it says, and see and make
The Sabri Som in the image, according
according to their
model, which I showed you on the mountain.
Oh,
So it was basically, that's what I mentioned before. Kosh Baruch Hu showed him a virtual picture of what the menorah would look like.
uh-huh. Okay. And that's what he was.
Because that's Rashi mentions over there, because Moshe Rabbeinu, even though he was told the words, Kosh Baruch Hu tried to explain him in words what to do, but Moshe couldn't fathom exactly how to do it. So Kosh Baruch Hu showed him a virtual picture of what the menorah was to look like. The way it was supposed to be, what it was supposed to look like. That's the first thing.
Figure out how to make it out of the block.
Sorry?
But Moshe still could not figure out how to take a block and make what he saw in the picture.
We're going to see in the next Rashi. Okay, we're going to see. Cain
Oh,
Oscars
okay.
menorah. So
Cain-
he made the menorah. Who's he? It's not Moshe, because it says, well, it could be Moshe, but Moshe, we know Moshe himself didn't make the menorah.
No, that's what I was going to ask. Okay.
Right?
So he made the menorah. Me, Sha'asa'ah.
Whoever made it.
Who made it?
Well, the Torah doesn't elaborate, because it's not necessarily it's not enough commitments. No, it doesn't make a difference to us who made it. The one who going to whoever the craftsman was, so he made the menorah.
Okay. Umidrash Agadah. So it was a Agadata. Okay.
Agadic explanation.
Agadic explanation. Ayidei Kadosh Baruch Hu Naaset Me'eleh. Also, it was the Kodesh Baruch Hu made it.
Kosh Baruch Hu made it. It means that Kosh Baruch Hu made it, that it miraculously came out to the shape, the required shape of the menorah.
Oh, wow.
So what's going on here? Why is Hashem
telling him and showing him a virtual picture if he himself is going to make it in the end anyway?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I knew that was going to be a question, and that the Froshim asked that question.
Oh. It wasn't.
Made a cup of coffee this morning. Who made it?
Say that again.
It says when you made your cup of coffee this morning, or whatever you drank this morning, who made it?
I did.
Well, first the yarn heated up the water.
Yeah.
And then there was
the urn heated it up overnight, and I put the coffee in the cup, and I poured the water into the cup with the coffee, and I took the spoon and I stirred it, and then
Spoon, that's the key word.
spoon made it, right?
Exactly. You're going to say that the spoon's the one that made the cup of coffee. He mixed all the ingredients together. It was the spoon.
Right.
Okay? Does it make sense? No. So in the
No.
same way as you know that the spoon didn't do it because you stirred the spoon, who gave you the strength to stir the spoon? Who gave you the knowledge and the intelligence to put the right amount of coffee and the right amount of sugar?
But you
And
can
put
say
that
that
into
about
the cup.
anything.
Right.
Everything.
Every single thing.
What's
Correct.
the distinction?
That's
The
right.
point over
Everything.
here was, by the way, it's interesting that basically the only thing a person himself does is the thought. The thought process is what the person does. And that's why, I'm not going to get into actually quite a deep philosophical discussion, but that's why we have this idea of machshava tova kosh baruch hu mitzaref l'maaseh. Person has a good intention, Kosh Baruch Hu considers as if he's done it, did the mitzvah, let's say. Person has intended to do a mitzvah, Kosh Baruch Hu considers if he's done the Maisa. Because Be'etzem, even when he does the Maisa, it's really what his input is only the thought. Because everything else, all the actions, are really Be'etzem from Kosh Baruch Hu. The ability to actually carry out with the action, the ability to actually do it is out everything from Kosh Baruch Hu. Kosh Baruch Hu gave him the strength to pick up his arm, stir the cup of coffee, put the spoonful of coffee and the spoonful of sugar and the hot water and the milk, everything inside. And the same lo yoef koyach. Kosh Baruch Hu gives somebody who's tired strength. Every single action that we do without a Kosh Baruch Hu is basically a Kosh Baruch Hu is giving us the strength at that moment and the ability at that moment to carry out the action. The basic input, which actually a person only does, which is basically his input, is his thoughts. Okay, it's a thing. But anyway, so over here as well, HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted that Moshe Rabbeinu should try to do it. Because after HaKadosh Baruch Hu had instructed him, shown him this picture, okay, whoever it is, then he wanted whoever the craftsman was, go try and make it now. And when Moshe said, listen, I can't do that, so HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, okay, I'm going to do the main job for you. By the way, the Guaria and other Mefarshim also learned that there was still an aspect which the craftsman had to do himself. And even when HaKadosh Baruch Hu made it to come out in the right shape and the right weight, the final touches were done actually by the craftsman, either Bezalel or somebody, whoever was his representative. But the actual finishing touches to the actual the chiseling of the decorations on the menorah and everything else, those fine finishing touches were actually done by human. Right, was done by the craftsman. Okay. Very good. Okay, let's continue now. Pasuk Hey.
Vaydeber Hashem el Moshe lemor. Hashem spoke to Moshe saying, Kach es halviim mitoch b'nei Yisrael v'tiharta osam. Okay, so that means take the Levites from among the children of Israel and make them tahor.
You shall purify them.
Right.
How do you go about that? Okay, there's a Rashi over here. Kachas Elohim.
Okay. Kach es Elohim. Take the Levites. Kacham.
Kachem bidvarim.
Kachem bidvarim. Take them with words. Ashreichem. praise them.
Ashreichem means it's your praise. That you will merit shamoshim lamokim, to be the servants, the ones who serve, the one who serves HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lamokim means the omnipresent. Mokim is HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And it's a special privilege for you that you will be able to be the servants of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to serve in the Mishkan.
Wow.
Okay? Let's see weiter. Pasuk Zayin.
Okay, Zion. The ta'aset lahem l'taharam hazah
Hazeh.
hazeh alehem me hatat v'he'aviru ta'ar al kol bisaram v'kibsu v'gehem v'hiteharu.
Teharu. Okay?
Okay, so let's see. Let's see. So you shall make to them, let's see.
Hazeh alehem. Sorry. So you shall do to them. L'taharam, to purify them.
Oh, to purify them. Hazeh means to sprinkle.
Correct.
Okay, so sprinkle on them the water of chatat.
Okay, so this is means from the paraduma.
Of the paraduma.
The purification water.
Oh, okay.
It literally means the sin water.
No, so we'll see about that, because if when we learn better to get to Parshas Chukas, we'll see in this the literal meaning of the word mechatos means cleansing water, purification water. But Chazal also, because it uses that terminology, chatos, Chazal learned out from that it's also it's like a sin offering, but it's according to that meaning, it's like sin offering water. Chatos is referring to the korban, which is person offers if he chas v'shalom has committed a sin. Okay, the actual word sin means chet. Right? The word for sin is chet. Chatos is a sin offering, but here really that's what Rashi explains in later on in Parshas Chukas. Chatos, mechatos means waters of cleansing. Lechatot means to actually use it in Ivrit. Chitui. Chitui means to cleanse. They even use it generally in a sense in Ivrit as more than just regular cleaning, but how to call it? It means a much stronger form of cleaning. They use it in the sense of disinfection. To disinfect something is chitui.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Okay, the heviru tar. So pass a razor on all their body, their flesh, I guess, bisaram.
Right.
The kibsu b'gdehem, and
shall
wash their garments, I guess.
Right.
And they will become pure.
Right.
Oh, that's a purification process. Okay.
Okay, so says Rashi.
Rashi says, let's see, Chazeh alehem hatat. Okay, shall efer haparat. Okay, the ashes of the red heifer, I guess.
Right.
Mipnei tima'ei metim shebahem. Because they were
because of those who are impure through contact with a dead person, those among them who are impure due to contact with the dead.
Oh, okay. The Haviru tar. Okay, so this is past the razor over them, their
Now,
flesh.
what's the idea of passing a razor over them? It's like they,
Okay.
they like had
It says, let's see. Matzati b'divreihem Rabbi Moshe Hadarshan. So this is according to the words of Moshe, Rabbi Moshe Hadarshan. The Fisha knew that the Levites were given kapara al habichorot. Oh, they were given this task of the atonement of the firstborn, or because of the firstborn, they were given this task. Okay. She'avdu avodah zarah. Oh, because we lost the rabbi.
Oi.
Well, I
Oh,
didn't hear him correctly, so I didn't know what was going on.
and our time is also up.
Okay, so maybe we'll start this tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, and Yitzhak Hashem, it's your turn again.
Yep, I guess so. I'll
right.
put a mark by
Great
7.
Yechiel,
Yes.
we're up to date. The web page is up to date as of yesterday.
Keep going. Just keep up to date all the time.
What?
Just keep them going up to date all the time.
Yeah, it's up to date. Hello? All right, Hatzlacha Rabbah. Okay, good. Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right, you good, Yechiel?
Say, well, you repeat what you said?
The web page is up to date. Rabbi Moore's shir from yesterday is on the web page. At the link that I sent you a couple of weeks ago, that same link will work to get his latest shir. You called me yesterday and asked me about when I'd be updating the shir to the web page. So you can look at it now. It's there. Okay? If you have any problems, send me an email and I'll send you another link. All right. Have a great day.
Thanks very much. Have a good day.
Okay. Be well.